Okay, the sun is shining, so I'm going to try and get this as best I can. This is the front yard, and I've got my little bacopa blooming here in front. I don't know if you can see. And then I've also got, obviously, my bench. Back behind my bench is, I'm laughing because there is a blue jay over there. Can you see him? He's been eating bugs and stuff. He wants to get back over to my trees, and I'm in his way, unfortunately, at the moment. So he's not real happy with me. And down there, I'll try it. There it is. They aren't quite open yet this morning. They close at night and open in the morning. Is my blue-eyed grass. There's another one over there. And those are California native. I don't know if they're California, but they are native grasses, and that's about as big as they get. So you don't have to mow them, which is lovely. And they produce these beautiful little flowers in the spring. So my crepe myrtles, you can see, gotten quite big. And then my rocks on my bed. And more bacopa over here. I really like the way the bacopa looks with the mulch and the rocks and everything. It's just nice, really looking nice here as a bed. Oh, let's see what I'm focusing on. I don't know. I keep forgetting that what I see is not what necessarily the camera sees. And I've got little bits of down here. I don't know if you can see it right there. That is called Laurentia, and it will produce blue flowers. It self-seeds, so I'm glad that it's coming over finally into this bed. It's taken several years for it to do that, and it's just lovely in the spring and early summer. My daylilies, they are not blooming yet. These are my iris over here. The purple one here is called Pagan Dance, and it's quite pretty, quite lovely. So let's see if I can back up here so you can see my iris. Come here. Where is it? Again, it's hard to judge where things are, so let me pull back a little bit. There we go. That makes life better. Okay, and then I've got some miniature lavender down there. And that's new this year. I have not grown miniature lavender before. We'll see how it does. It only gets to be about a foot high. So this is my wedding cake rose. Again, you cannot get this, pretty much can't get this rose anymore. It's a Ralph Moore rose. Just really unusual flowers on it. And they're still, this is actually considered still bud shaped. They aren't quite open yet. So, but just very different looking, and they have very leathery leaves. And the Hoplia beetles love them. And knock on wood, I sprayed beneficial nematodes in my yard last year, and they're supposed to knock out the grubs that make the Hoplia beetles, and usually they really infest this rose, and I haven't seen them yet. So doesn't mean they aren't coming, but I haven't seen them yet. So, okay, so looking down over here are more daylilies and some Laurentia down there. And again, more of my iris is in bud, just not quite blooming yet. There's one sort of spent one over there. And more daylilies and Laurentia. This is Munstead wood. I don't know if you can see that really dark one down there at the end. That is the color. It doesn't film well ever, this red color, but it's a very, very dark, almost black rose, and very pretty. Moving down, I've got more iris over here coming up. Again, bud, but not blooming yet. And more daylilies just coming up here. And this rose here is my Plum Perfect. It's a Cordis rose from Germany, and they are not allowed to spray roses in Germany, so they build very disease-resistant roses, and so quite pretty. It's a good rose. Get more of my iris, and then that rose there, that's Pretty Jessica. Describes her quite well. She has a lovely scent and very prolific. She's a David Austin rose from England, and she does well in our heat, which is surprising for a number of David Austin roses don't do well here. I'm going to swing you around. I've got my little miniature lavender over there, and it's got buds on it. Yay! And then more of cuttings I took from Candace and placed them here. And so she should do well. She wasn't getting enough water last year. The drip wasn't dripping. So I fixed that, and she should do much better here this year. And looking up, this is my succulent area. So you can see my succulents are in bloom right now and doing well. And over here is my little stand that I have my succulents on. And again, they're doing quite well. There's my award I got, and then there's the little frog that Alexia and Karen gave me from San Simeon. And my little stone crop plant is opening. So the key to get those things to open, just never ever water them. They love not being watered. And then I've got my little bird bath over there with the rocks I got from Alisal. And my Texas yucca, red yucca there. My little doorbell button. And then my little welcome sign right there. So, okay, moving around. I still got those there that you guys put up. Oh, I've got one more thing. The little stem or whatever broke off on this. This is from your house. So I just put her up here. That way I can look at her when I wash the dishes all the time. So, see, you guys are thought of anytime I'm at the kitchen sink. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. But anyway, so that's looking out at the front. I'll catch you on the front side.